Welcome to African Today, the voice of a changing continent. We bring you the stories shaping Africa's present and future, from breaking news and bold analysis to culture, innovation, and voices on the ground. We're here to inform, inspire, and amplify the heartbeat of Africa every single day. Thank you for stopping by the channel. We hope you enjoy our video. Let's begin. In the heart of West Africa, a storm was quietly brewing. Ibrahim Traore A, the transitional president of Burkina Faso, had captured the attention of the world with his defiant stance against neocolonialism, his pan-Africanist rhetoric, and his bold vision for African sovereignty. Yet, behind the scenes of revolutionary speeches and anti-imperialist rallies, a dark plot was unfolding, one that could have changed the course of Burkina Faso's fragile transition. Allegations emerged that members of Traore's own security team were offered a staggering $5 million to assassinate him. This article investigates the roots, implications, and aftermath of this shocking revelation. The rise of Ibrahim Traore A. Ibrahim Traore A came to power in September 2022 through a military coup that ousted Lieutenant-Colonel Paul-Henri Damiba. A young and relatively unknown military captain at the time, Traore was thrust into the spotlight, promising to tackle terrorism, restore national dignity, and sever exploitative foreign ties that many believe had long plagued Burkina Faso. His populist messages resonated with millions of Burkinabe citizens. Traore quickly became a symbol of resistance, especially among Pan-African circles, where he was often mentioned alongside Mali's Assimi Goïta and Guinea's Mamadi Doumbouya, leaders perceived as challenging Western dominance in Africa. But bold reforms and anti-Western rhetoric often come with deadly risks. The assassination plot. The revelation of the assassination attempt sent shockwaves across the region. Sources close to Burkina Faso's transitional government claimed that a covert offer of $5 million was made to members of Traore's inner security circle. These were not strangers. They were elite guards, handpicked for loyalty and skill. The offer, if accepted, would have resulted in Traore's death, likely disguised as a terrorist ambush or a mutiny. Though the details remain classified for national security reasons, what is known paints a chilling picture. Intelligence agencies reportedly intercepted communications and financial transactions that suggested foreign influence. According to unverified reports, the funds were traced to offshore accounts linked to powerful interests, some allegedly with historical stakes in the region's mineral wealth and political stability. Traore's supporters point fingers at external actors, particularly foreign governments and multinational corporations, who stood to lose billions if Burkina Faso continued its push for resource nationalism and regional solidarity against Western military influence. Guard loyalty and foiled conspiracy. The most dramatic element of the plot was not the money, nor the method. It was the response. Despite the jaw-dropping sum, Traore's guards refused the bribe. According to insiders, one of the would-be conspirators turned whistleblower, exposing the offer and its origins. The patriotism and loyalty demonstrated in that moment are now lionized in state media as a turning point in the country's struggle for true independence. In a televised address shortly after the plot was uncovered, Traore did not mention specific names or countries, but warned of invisible hands trying to disrupt the people's revolution. The price of dignity is high, he said, but Burkina Faso is not for sale. Regional and global reactions. The international response has been muted but tense. Western diplomats denied involvement and called for a thorough, transparent investigation. Meanwhile, allies in Mali and Niger expressed solidarity, and Pan-African activists rallied in support of Traore, calling the alleged plot a modern-day assassination of Lumumba proportions. The African Union and ECOWAS, Economic Community of West African States, issued cautious statements urging calm and urging Burkinabe authorities to ensure the safety of their transitional leadership. Why Traore is a target? The attempt on Traore's life cannot be separated from the broader geopolitical context. Under his leadership, Burkina Faso has expelled French military forces and suspended French media, pursued closer ties with Russia and China, nationalized some mineral resources, advocated for a confederation between Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, a potential bloc with vast natural resources and shared military strategies. Rejected Western aid tied to conditionalities seen as undermining sovereignty. Such moves threaten long-standing economic and political arrangements. For centuries, the Sahel region has served as a resource hub for foreign powers. Leaders who disrupt this status quo often find themselves isolated, overthrown, or worse. Implications for African sovereignty. The failed assassination attempt underscores a critical issue facing the continent. Can African leaders chart independent paths without foreign interference? While Traore's survival is a victory for his government, it also signals how deeply entrenched opposition to African self-determination remains. If guards can be offered millions to kill their own leader, what else is being done behind the scenes? The case raises urgent questions for other African states pursuing reforms. How secure are their leaderships? What tools of sabotage are being deployed to maintain the status quo? Conclusion. The alleged $5 million assassination plot against Ibrahim Traore is more than a sensational headline. It's a grim reminder of the forces that resist African unity, dignity, and sovereignty. Whether one agrees with Traore's politics or not, the attempt on his life reveals the extraordinary risks faced by leaders who dare to challenge global power dynamics. For now, the young captain remains at the helm, protected not only by armed guards, but by a growing sense of purpose among his people. But the battle is far from over. In the shadows of diplomacy and in the silence of the world's media, the struggle for Africa continues, and Traore, for better or worse, is at its heart. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to help grow the channel. Until next time, see you soon.